Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Wednesday, the 15th of October 2025, the year BSV comes alive. Branch your threads, expand your mind with treechat.ai or your post put on chain. Let's see what we've got. It's just going to be a real quick one today. I'm absolutely exhausted. But Cointelegraph said here, stocks versus Bitcoin in the AI era, which will survive the next 50 years. Let me think about that. 50 years. So let me say, so Bitcoin has got a block fee, and stocks are just simply to do with how long companies will survive. So companies will survive so long as there is a market. There's always going to be a market because people are going to need consumable products like food. Unless they're going to completely destroy everything, reduce the population, the fact is stocks will outlast Bitcoin. Well, that's Bitcoin provided, if there's utility on the Bitcoin network, then that will last longer. But if there's no utility, for example on BTC, of which Max Kaiser is a massive moron and a supporter of, that's not going to last at all because you can't sustain your mining operations. But Segwit isn't Bitcoin. They moved Ethereum to proof of stake. They'll probably use Gregcoin to proof of stake, but they'll just simply call it Bitcoin. But it won't be Bitcoin. That's probably what's going to happen there. Just got some posts that will go through on my feed. We'll have a look at some of the articles here from CoinGeeks, and then we'll go through the figures, some 365 days of Bitcoin history, and then we'll finish with a Kellen Schweller countdown. Right, let's get into it.
Craig says he's Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, and transactions flying free. He's acclaiming his legacy, you'll surely see.
Here we go. So stocks versus Bitcoin in AI era, which will survive the next 50 years. The choice between Bitcoin and stocks isn't simple. It is actually, really. Here's how analysts and data reveal how investors can approach it. Oh my god, what absolute nonsense is this going to be a part of? Here we go. Key takeaways. Stocks may survive AI disruption if they adapt quickly to changing technology and economic demands. New businesses spurred by AI, such as robotics, biotech or space, are expected to drive growth, and stocks mirroring such advances will have a better chance of surviving the innovation turmoil. Periods of disruption should be expected as AI reshapes labour and markets. Therefore, the next few years are for adaptation to the new technology. Gregcoin's future rests on proving itself as a true store of value. No, it doesn't. It rests on proving itself as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system so that the block fee can surpass the block reward. Absolute fools, but anyway. They're saying store of value, but also transitioning into a medium of exchange. AI can facilitate this. What a load of crap. Mainly by impacting scalability and transaction processes. I think you'll find they need Terranode. AI can't do anything about scaling Gregcoin. As a decentralized system, Gregcoin is not affected by internal politics. Not affected by internal politics. What do you think Segwit and Knots and Core and capping the block size is all about? It's all central control and internal politics. Good grief. Whose human element could disrupt its operations. It only has to stay up to date with the new tech to remain relevant. Not quite, mate. They've got no idea what it is, but we know they're nefarious. Nobody has the means to predict what will happen within the next 50 years, especially not in a financial market that is influenced by so many external factors. However, analysing the current status of AI and its impact on fintech sectors, such as Gregcoin and stocks, it's possible to understand what would be the best investment choice between these financial tools. The purpose of this article is to help you make more informed decisions and understand if Gregcoin or stocks is a better choice for you in the future. Stocks or Gregcoin, which will survive the AI revolution. AI will accelerate innovation and efficiency in several industries, sectors and aspects of our lives. Surely advancing improvements in tech like Gregcoin in terms of efficiency and hopefully scaling, never going to happen. But how about stocks in their investment concept? A thing of the past? Let's find out a little bit more. What is the case for stocks? The world's first stock market took shape in Amsterdam in 1602 with the founding of the Dutch East India Company. What began as a marketplace for trading company shares soon became a model for raising capital and investing. By the late 17th century, London had developed its own trading hubs, while New York's exchange would not emerge until 1792, spreading the model across the Atlantic. Stocks represent ownership in companies, and the stock market is where investors buy and sell them. Stock values fluctuate based on company performance and market conditions, including the ability to adapt to technological changes like AI. Stocks for businesses that embrace the technology advancements over the centuries have survived economic cycles, wars and disruptions that technology brought along. Without the benefit of hindsight, the same seems likely for companies betting on AI, specifically companies that apply AI through automation, data analytics and new business models are likely to succeed. Historically, market indexes like the S&P 500 have delivered approximately 7 to 10% annualized returns over decades, adjusted for inflation. The index tracks the performance of 500 of the largest publicly traded US companies and is widely used as a benchmark for the overall stock market. Compared to the S&P 500, Gradecoin's performance has been exceptionally higher, as shown in this table below. Well, yeah, it would be because they've pumped it with Tether. What's the case for Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a relatively new innovation created in 2009 by the pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. Craig Wright, actually. The project was introduced in a white paper detailing a peer-to-peer electronic cash system using blockchain technology. The case for Gradecoin, they're saying, goes beyond the investment tool or store of value concept. Its proposal includes a true monetary revolution. Well, again, they've changed that, haven't they? Which challenges gold. Give me a break. And other financial tools. Its decentralized design resists central control and the inflation common in fiat systems. With a fixed supply capped at 21 million coins, Bitcoin's scarcity appeals to those seeking protection against monetary debasement. Furthermore, blockchain's transparency and security align well with AI's need for verifiable data. Over the years, Bitcoin has established itself as both a store of value and an alternative currency. Both wrong, it's money. While pursuing its original goal of becoming a widely used medium of exchange. How AI affects stocks and the stock market. I can't be bothered reading all of that. We all know the answer anyway. But really, what we need is AI running on the Bitcoin network so we can know what's true and what isn't. The only way it's going to happen. When was something made? Who made it? When was it uploaded? Otherwise people won't know what's true and what's not, because it's just the era of deception that's coming. Let's see what else they've got here. SME futures not bothered. Gold mania not bothered. Bank run style lines at shops and precious metal glitters at all-time highs. Bitcoin Coinbase Premium keeps BTC above 110. Well, 11. Who cares? Not really too bothered about that. Let's see what's going on my profile then. So somebody just here just reported that the IRS has gone dark. Like literally, the IRS just shut down. The sort of staff were given notice, and then it shut down before they actually were told to leave. Shocking. We've got this video here, phenomenal, of Titanic. Look at that. And the most important thing you want to look at is right here. Look at that. The letters M and P. There we go. Feast your eyes on that. Great news here from CoinGeek. They're saying that Electrum is back. Electrum SVP brings back the beloved Electrum wallet with enhanced features and greater control while supporting simplified payment verification. Fantastic. Loving that. Learn how. Oh, fantastic. That's great news. The old favourite Electrum SV wallet to be reborn as Electrum SVP. Love it. There's finally some good news for Electrum wallet fans on BSV. The classic Bitcoin wallet may see a rebirth as the Electrum SVP following a Linux-only based release this week, courtesy of its new developer Truth Machine or Rebel SV. Fantastic. The Electrum SVP beta touts improvements including back-end updates and user-facing enhancements intended to make the wallet safer, more flexible and more intuitive. And no, the name is no typo. The SVP is a connection to the old name as well as reference to SVP or Simplified Payment Verification, which could see Electrum finally become a true SVP wallet. More on that later. Oh, that is great to hear. That is great to hear. Loving that. That's what we need. A bit good news in the space. Yes, so that was one of the articles there. Let's have a quick look at the figures then. $22, $21.86. It looks like the Kabbalah trying to push the price down. Transactions though were above 50% on all the Bitcoin forks, as we should be, but 94% of the data coming through. There were some juicy blocks earlier on, but the biggest one I can see there is 56. 51, yeah. Still big though compared to Gradecoin. 39,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gradecoin. Mining. Bitcoin at a 2.9% comparable loss. Much of a muchness though. Politics in the pie charts. Here we go. Global hash rate 7 days, 24 hours. Gradecoin hash rate other miners 7.6. Bcrash other miners 10.42, Fisher Price Cash other miners 26, and CoinDance not reporting the figures there. So that means we will have to have a look at what's on chain. There we go. And we'll also have a look at BitInfo charts, transactions. There we go. So what's on chain? We've got 481,000 transactions over the last 24 hours. Ooh, Mining Dutch taking the lead. What is this? What is going on here? Whoa. Mining Dutch 26.6. Tal 20.7. Kuv 16.3. QD-Link 12.5. Gorilla Pool 12.59. Tal Terranode 5.93 and SA100 5.19. Wow. Hammer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miners on there right now. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's have a look at. Are we above the big dog? We've just below it. Big dog 482,000, whereas we are 480,000. Let's have a look at the dashboard. 481,000. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. And one day we will surpass it. And there's no chance of ever coming back. Again, XRP sitting duck at 677,000. And Ethereum sort of like fluctuating between 1.4 and 1.8 million transactions. But we know that's nothing in the scheme of things that Bitcoin is capable of. Oh, yeah. Luckily got nothing for the Bitcoin history on the 15th of October. Gets interesting tomorrow though. We all remember this one. It's the 16th of October, Pumpkin Lady incident at the London CC Forum. What was her name? Angela Lazar. Calling Craig, Farmer Craig, Pumpkin Man Craig. Oh dear, oh dear. Love it. Love it. Right, just a quick one today. That's 13 minutes. We're at the Kellenschweller countdown. It's now the 15th of October with 27 days past the Kellenschweller countdown. When's it going to finish? Who's going to know? But there's going to be lots of shenanigans between now and when it does. And when it does, things are going to be going absolutely nuts. What that event will be, I will let you know if and when it happens. Fingers crossed. So you're not going to want to miss anything. So hit like, press the subscribe button. It's going to be absolutely epic. So until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.
The king still has one more move.